I'll just touch on our 7 pillars. And again, if you take nothing away from these slides, this is the one you need to remember. Strategic pillar number 1, we are building our brand through storytelling. And we have the stories. Our stories are rich. Personally, when I'm asked, how did you learn to tell stories? I learned from my grandmother and her mother. I come from a long line of storytellers. Ugandans are storytellers. Yes, we tend to embellish the story, embellish the truth a bit, but we are gifted storytellers, and we have to take advantage of that. So everybody in their own right, for as long as you own a phone, for as long as you have some kind of electronic media, you are well within your remit to tell a story. You can create content right there and then. We must not leave it for agencies, people who are going to pay millions of pounds. Yet yourself, you can tell a story. So it is very important that, first of all, we educate ourselves. A lot of us don't even know what we are offering as Uganda. We must become the masters of our product. Number 2, high-value, sustainable leisure travelers. Those are people who spend money, members. There's only so many people we will get who do a bit of faith tourism, a bit of, the other nuances. They are smaller ones. I think faith tourism about 2%. People returning home to visit their families, that's about 11%. The biggest chunk of travelers across the world that spend money, and this math has been done for us, the research has been done for us, up to 27% of global tourists who travel are traveling for leisure and adventure. And those are people who spend money in the value chain. So that is who we need to be targeting. The next one is promoting immersive, sustainable experiences. I've talked about that. I'm not going to continue preaching to the choir. 360 degrees. When yourselves and the missions are putting together itineraries for these farm trips, which we are going to increase because we've got a bit more money this year, so we can land a few more, tour operators, partners, strategic partners here. Please, this itinerary, make sure it's not just about animals and seeing source of the Nile. Include a bit of culture. Include a bit of community-based tourism. Those are the things that are going to move hearts, to touch people, and they will return. They will recommend us, right? So think about that as you're making our farm trips this year and increasing the number of them. There's also enhancing the delivery of our marketing activities. I'm excited every day to see how much visibility we're getting, whether we're branding buses. I think the commission in High Commission in London is thinking about the underground tube and getting us in there on those walls. We're on television, international televisions. I've already talked about CNN. There's work we're doing as UTB with Nat Geo, so National Geographic, to get into that space. The team from Fortune magazine, Fortune 100, you guys know them, is it Fortune 500? They've been here for 3 months just creating content. So I think for me, the visibility